a little robot's journey to the stars.
Welcome to my channel. Today we're off to a very special place. A place where robots dream of becoming astronauts and embark on intergalactic adventures to meet new friends in a tall, silver building on a quiet little planet. Lived a small robot named Spark. Spark wasn't like the other robots who loved to work. Spark loved to dream. Every night before his built-in clock would signal bedtime, Spark would press his nose against his bedroom window, gazing up at the big, bright stars. He dreamed of flying far away to the big, bright stars. One night, as he looked out his window, he saw a shooting star flash across the sky. That's it, Spark chirped. I will build a spaceship and fly to the stars. So that's exactly what he did. He began by rummaging through his recycling bin, looking for something, anything that he could use to build his spaceship. First, he found a big, round cooking pot. It was perfect for his spaceship's body. Then he spotted two shiny spoons. They looked just like jet wings to him. Finally, he found a big, plastic bottle. It was slightly dented, but he knew just what to do with it. It would make a great rocket booster. Perfect, he said with a happy beep. With everything he needed for his spaceship, he got to work. First, he attached the two spoons to the sides of the pot. He twisted and turned until they were nice and tight. Then he attached the plastic bottle to the bottom of the pot. I'm almost done, he said with a whir. He took some stickers from his sticker box and decorated his spaceship with colorful stars and planets. He added a big, fuzzy antenna on top of the pot for extra speed. He even made a control panel with buttons and lights. It's beautiful, he whispered with a beep of admiration. Now I can reach the stars. When night came, Spark put on his helmet and climbed into his spaceship. It was a bit tight, but he didn't mind. He pressed a big, red button and waited. Nothing happened. He pressed it again. Still nothing. Maybe he had forgotten something. He checked his list. He had fuel. Check. He had snacks. Double check. He even had a toothbrush, just in case. But he knew what was missing. He was missing a friend. Spark deactivated his spaceship and opened the window. He called out into the night. Does anyone want to go on an adventure with me? Does anyone want to explore the stars? Suddenly, a little robot car peeked in. Can I come? She stammered. Of course, said Spark warmly. Hop in. She quickly climbed inside and buckled her seat belt. I've always wanted to go to space, she whispered. Then Spark pressed the big, red button. Whoosh! The rocket booster lit up with a bright orange flame, and his spaceship flew high into the dark sky. Spark and his new friend soared past the moon, which looked like a big, white ball of cheese. Look, she squealed with delight. It's a giant ball of cheese in the sky. Spark beeped with laughter. Let's wave to it. He waved one of his metallic arms. The moon seemed to smile back. Next, they passed planets. They saw a big red planet. I wonder if it's made of cheese, she wondered aloud. Then they passed a planet with rings around. Wow, Spark whispered in awe. I've never seen anything like it. Finally, they saw a planet that sparkled with white clouds, just like their planet. Look, she cried. It's just like home. Spark beeped happily. He wanted to show her more, to show her everything. As they flew higher and higher, the familiar view of their planet became a tiny, sparkling jewel in the vast darkness. We're leaving the planet, she said in a small voice. She looked a bit scared. Spark squeezed her metallic hand. Don't be afraid, he whispered. I'm here. And indeed he was. He was a brave little robot who wasn't afraid of anything. Or maybe it was just his determination to reach the stars that kept him going. He didn't know, but he kept going. They flew past the last planet, and finally, he was able to show her the most beautiful thing, the stars. He had dreamed of this moment for so long. Oh, look, she whispered. The stars shimmered and pulsed with different colors. Some were red, some were blue, and some were gold. They were so close he could almost touch them. Look, she said softly. They look like they're winking at us. Spark nodded, feeling a warmth spread through his circuits. He knew what she meant. The stars weren't just twinkling at them. They were welcoming them. Then he did something that neither he nor his friend had expected. He took her hand and spun around in a circle. They both laughed, beeping and squealing with delight. As they zoomed through the stars, they played games, pretending to be daring pilots dodging through an asteroid field or friendly aliens waving at each other from distant planets. Time seemed to stop. There was only the soft hum of the spaceship, the gentle pressure of the controls in their hands, and a dazzling view of the universe outside the windows. But after a while, he knew it was time to go back home. He pressed the red button again. His spaceship turned around and flew back to their quiet little planet. When they arrived home, it was still night, but the sky was filled with the soft glow of dawn. As they landed in his garden, they saw the first rays of sunlight touch the dewdrops on the grass, making them sparkle like diamonds. Spark helped his friend out of the spaceship and watched as she raced off to tell everyone about their adventure. He smiled, feeling a warmth spread through his circuits. That night, as he lay in bed, he wasn't just dreaming of the stars. He was dreaming of all the amazing things he experienced and all the new friends he made. He was Spark, the little robot who had reached the stars. He closed his eyes and fell asleep with a gentle hum, ready for his next big adventure. And that's the end of our story today. Do you have a favorite part? If you enjoyed our story today, don't forget to click the like button below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our future stories. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.